Good evening and welcome to Calvin Christian High School, home of the Squires, and this Tuesday night, WCET Russo's Pizza Extravaganza. I'm Andrew Kovac with my partner tonight, Alex Goodyear. Some of you guys know Jeff Goodyear. Alex is his older son, and we're just about ready to kick off this varsity game. Well, it's Hawaiian night here at the court at Calvin Christian. The kids are all decked out in their Hawaiian gear. Once again, I'm Andrew Kovac with my partner Alex Goodyear as we get ready to do this Tuesday night varsity boys basketball game. Our officiating crew tonight is Craig Johnston. He's only been here a couple years out of the Oakland County area. He's been an official though for 35 years, now living in Grand Rapids. Christopher Chaffron is a 5-year. He's the baby on the crew and the tallest of the team. He's out of Muskegon Norton Shores. And my man, Timmy Dickens, I've refereed with Timmy several times. He's out of Kentwood. He's been working for 18 years. Our starters for Coach Troy Ricketson, who comes in at 1-11. They haven't had a good season according to the win-loss, but they're very young with 5 sophomores, a freshman, and only 2 seniors. Might as well finish it off with 5 juniors. So Troy's going up. He's got his work cut out for him. Starters for Troy are number 0, a sophomore, LaBee Crispine. Number 10 is Andrew Hunter Jr. He's a junior. Nashawn Ely is a sophomore, wears number 11. Wearing number 42 is Juak Awal. He's a senior, and Quebec Griffin is a 9th grader. He's wearing number 1. For Matt Veltema and the Calvin Christian Squires, who come in at 10-1 and lead the OK Silver, number 10, Jack Agema, senior. Number 12, Paul Bauma, senior. Number 22, Matt Elderkin, junior. Jace Hogan is a senior, wears number 24. And rounding out the starters for Coach Matt Veltema is number 32, Cameron Hendrickson. Carson DeHam and Samir Bathley are out for the night. Somebody said something, maybe they had COVID or something, I'm not sure. But we're underway. The tip went to the favor of Calvin Christian, and we want to welcome you aboard. Put your seatbelt on and enjoy the night. Get some popcorn, get yourself a drink, and watch this game. The ball tipped out of bounds, and it's going to go the other way. The 2 officials, Craig and Christopher, also did the freshman and JV games here tonight. So they're doing a triple header game, then Timmy Dickens came in for the varsity game. Off the hands of number 42, Juak Awal, and out of bounds. It's a turnover.
Hey, just fumbled it right there. Could have had an easy layup, but just couldn't hang on to it.
First day with new hands. Kelloggsville putting on a full court press.
Nice move to the basket there by Elderton. Joel Wright used a strong hand to score it.
He's got his first 2 of the night and the first 2 for Kelloggsville. And right back was Juak, and he couldn't finish it. But this time he held on to it. Game time temperature 30 degrees here at in Granville. Stolen, back, up, and in. That's number 1, Quebec Griffin, the 9th grader.
Both teams like to play fast here. Kelloggsville is paying dividends with their defense so far, but
Quebec stole it and stolen right back. Going down, rebound, or
good pass there by Agema. He just blew the layup.
Quebec is going to get, or Juak is going to get called for a foul. Looked like a pretty good block, didn't it?
Yeah, it looked pretty good to me, but
they said it got him with the body.
Yeah.
So game time temperature 30 degrees. It's nice and warm in the gym here. 2-2 is our score. We're just underway. Off the back of the rim, couldn't get the first of the 2 for Paul Bauma.
And like you alluded to earlier, Kelloggsville, a very young team tonight, don't have hardly any seniors, only 2.
Yeah, number 42 is a senior. Just checking in was Brendan Toonstra. He is a senior. Where's number 2 as Bauma gets the second and gives Calvin Christian a 3-2 lead. Now Calvin Christian's going full court.
Yep, they're going to press and speed up. A nice little floater shot.
Yeah.
No good, but
each team figuring out who they got.
home run ball to Alderkin. It's good.
Alderkin with 4.
Nice pass there by Hendrickson.
Got him in full stride.
Yep.
2-pointer. Went out of bounds. It's going to be Calvin Christian. So right now on the court is 2 seniors, a sophomore, and a freshman. 1 junior. 3 ball. Couldn't get it to go, and Calvin Christian rebounds quickly up the court. Kelloggsville needs to run, but I don't know if they can run against. Calvin Christian.
Yeah, Calvin has that, that combination of size and athleticism. It's hard to counter if you're really any team.
Way off the board, but saved by Ajma. I've got a referee and a coach standing in front of me. Way across the court.
A skip
back
pass
to
there by
Ajma.
Alderkin. Let's see what Ajma can do on offense.
Underneath. Alderkin with another rebound, and then it's fumbled out of bounds, and it's going to Kelloggsville. Checking in is James Daniels. Checking out is Paul Bauma for Coach Matt Alderkin, or Matt Veltima. Alderkin might be on the floor coach, you never know.
Yeah, he might be the team captain.
There's a 3-ball from number 11, Deshaun Ely. That ties our game, 5-5. With a 1-2-2 full court zone press, you beat that with a 2-1-2 offense.
Exactly.
Swing it to the corner, into the center, out to the side, and you've got it across the timeline, and it's knocked out of bounds, and it'll be Kelloggsville on defense.
Well, as you know, beating any press is going to come down to getting the ball in the middle.
They tried to get it into number 22, Matt Alderkin, but he couldn't get the bounce.
That could be an offensive foul.
They're calling blocking foul.
Could have went either way there.
Sam Benton checked in. He's got his first foul of the night. Sam checked in on that last dead ball. And now they're down in. They've got a held ball. And the possession arrow favors Calvin Christian. They had the opening tip, and then we've had 2 jump balls, held balls. They don't like it when I call a jump ball anymore.
Why not?
Because the jump ball is only at the beginning of the game and to start an overtime period.
Well, that's true.
Otherwise, it's called a held ball.
We only really have jump balls in the NBA.
Yeah.
Don't have it in high school or in college.
So, off-white, it's going to be the blue and orange. The Rockets from Kelloggsville come in with the blue and orange trim.
Sloppy start here for Kelvin, and on the flip side, Kelloggsville doing an impressive job to start the game.
I think we got a foul over the top by James Daniels.
Yep. No question about it.
Yep.
Good call by the official there.
Kelloggsville comes in with their white uniforms, trimmed in green and a little bit of gold. Kelloggsville trying to break the press. Stolen by Daniels. Daniels looking, and then he bounces it out of bounds. Tried to spin, and he didn't bring the ball with
You know what?
him.
That exact spin move they practice in warm-ups. I was just watching them
Oh, did
probably
you?
about 15 minutes ago doing those moves on the sideline. Maybe he needs to work on it a little bit more.
Well, the thing is, when he spun, he didn't bring the ball with him.
Yeah. Well, spin moves are hard moves to execute, so.
Well, a lot of times when they spin, too, they actually carry it.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a 3 ball. That hit the upright. That's the basket support. That's going to be out of bounds as number 32, Cameron Hendrickson's back in. Taking his seat will be Jace Hogan. 5-5, 3 minutes, 33 seconds to go. Across the timeline. Daniels takes it, throws it out to the side. 3 ball attempt. Number 22, Matt Eldican buries it for his 7th point of the night. And 7 out of the 8. Nice left hand by number 11, Deshaun Neely. He's got 5. You heard there was a Russo's Pizza player of the game on the line.
Yeah,
Stolen by Kelloggsville.
Yeah, Kelloggsville doing a good job on defense in this full court press. And for Kelvin, they have had no offense except for Elderkin.
There's a knock out of bounds by Agema. Jack Agema, I believe, is the nephew to Dave Agema, who used to be in the Michigan Congress. He was our representative from this area. He walks by my house quite often with his wife on their walk. Lives over, I think, on Yellowstone, maybe. I've been impressed so far with Kelloggsville, taking it into the big trees. Little floater, that's an air ball. And Daniels comes down with a loose ball.
That's a tough shot right there because you got to get it over the outstretched arms of this incredibly tall Kelvin frontcourt.
Cam Hendrickson buries a 3, and it's 11-7.
This is where Kelloggsville is going to have to strive. They're going to have to do a good job in their half-court offense. That's what's going to keep them in this game.
But I think their game is more the fast break.
Oh, no question, but I think they're going to have to get buckets if they want to stay in the game with Kelvin.
Yes,
Kelvin will wear you down.
Yeah, they got to get half-court buckets, I agree. But I think, though, that that's a travel.
Yep.
I think their game is more fast break and get going, you know, as number 14, Wool checks in and Daniels checks out for Coach Ricketson. Number 12 is another junior, DeJuan Scott. He checks in, and putting the ball into play is Brendan Toonstra. Number 1, the freshman, Quebec Griffin, checks out. He did a nice job while he was in there, playing against a lot of the seniors for Calvin Christian. Agema's a senior, Bauma's a senior.
Yeah, just look at the size
Cameron
difference
Hendrickson's a senior.
Kelloggsville. You can just tell that a lot of these guys on Kelloggsville are just so young.
Jace Hogan's in there. He's a senior.
It's good work on the offensive glass there by Jwak.
Ooh,
and that
ball
one he
came
just
in,
lost it.
couldn't hold on to it and lost it. Agema shoots the 3 ball. Agema can't get it to go. Rebounded, but tipped out. There's a 3 ball. Can't get it to go. The trees pick it off the top.
Yeah, Calvin's going to have that all night with just plentiful offensive rebounds. They're going to have to keep going to it because if they're missing shots, that might be the best offense.
Three threes in a row, and Calvin Christian couldn't score. Kelloggsville will slow it down. They're undermanned at every position, or under height, you know. Well, except for number 42, Jawak Awal. Number 10, Andrew Hunter back in for Kelloggsville, and Jawak Awal takes a seat. This time they went down the sideline. We got a blocking foul on the pass. Should not be shooting. Number 10, they say the foul is on Hunter. That's his first. It's only the second team foul. Both teams with two team fouls. We're under a minute. We got 42.6 seconds. Ball's in to Elderkin. In the corner, Ajma shoots, can't get it to go. Rebounded by the shortest guy on the court, number 12, Deshaun Scott.
The defense there by Ajma to force that turnover.
Scott looks like he's about 5'5".
Yeah, he doesn't have much height.
That might be stretching it when I say 5'5".
Sometimes it works to your advantage.
I just checked with the Kelloggsville coaches. They said, nah, basketball height 5'6".
There you go.
Explain basketball height.
Basketball height is basically a couple inches added on to your actual height. Just to look good on paper.
Yeah. 7 seconds to go. 3 ball up. Can't get it to go.
Oh, nice hustle for the rebound by Wolwol. He's hurt, but
couldn't get the shot off. And we end the first quarter at 11-7 in favor of the Squires. We're going to take a break here on WCET. I'm Andrew Kovac with my partner tonight, Alex Goodyear. Brian Waring is giving me the cue. Yes, we're going to take a break, and we'll be back with some Russo's Pizza comments on WCET TV.
My name is Todd Ponstein from Interspace Mini Storage in Jenison, Michigan. And it's our goal here at Interspace to provide you, our customers, with clean, secure, dry, well-lit, personalized storage facilities. What makes us unique is that we're family owned and operated, and it is our goal to put our customers' needs ahead of our own. We will even come out sometimes on Saturdays to let people in and out of units. We have great rates, and we even offer discounts for 6 months paid in advance or more. We have many different size units ranging from as small as a 5x10 to as large as a 12x50 and almost anything in between. We don't have contracts. You rent right from the day that you move in to the day that you move out, so you don't pay for any time that you don't use. Of course, all of our customers have 24/7 access to their unit. So if you have storage needs, come see us at Interspace. Interspace Mini Storage, for all life has in store.
It's time to experience the flavor of Russo's Pizzeria. Pickup, delivery, and catering available. Proudly serving you since 1953. With generations of recipes to satisfy any craving, we're ready to make your next meal. Call us up or stop in the corner of 44th and Burlingame to get your piece of the action today.
Welcome back to Calvin Christian High School, home of this Tuesday night WCET Russo's Pizza Extravaganza. At the end of tonight's game, we'll have a Russo's Pizza Player of the Game. You call Mike Russo at 616-530-3200. Tell him who the Russo's Pizza Player of the Game is. If you're the first one to call in, you can get yourself a free pizza. I know the other night, Logan Stockwell was the Russo's Pizza Player of the Game for Granville, and he actually called in to Russo's and got the free pizza, and his dad ordered 2 more. So that was a nice order for Russo's. They gave away one and put a couple more on. So when you call in, you know, maybe you want to get some cannolis or some breadsticks, some Coca-Cola products. They've got a line of Italian groceries in there. So don't just get the free pizza, but add to it. Support Mike Russo at Russo's Pizza. Over the top, it's going to be a foul on Paul Bauma.
Kelvin just can't get any three-point baskets to fall. They're getting looks, but they just can't get them to fall. And
Bauma is supposed to be in there more for his defense. He was also the quarterback on the football team. No relation to our host tonight, who is Tom Bauma. We missed him at the Godwin game that we did a couple weeks ago. He and his wife tested positive for COVID. The first 3 times he tested, he was negative, and the fourth time he tested positive as Deshaun Scott picks up a 3-bagger.
Yeah, good shot there by Scott. Got a good-looking shot.
Brings it back to 11-10.
And Kelloggsville starting to pick up the pace here on defense, especially in the half court. They're chopping their feet. They're playing with more motive.
Up and in, who was that?
That's Elderkin.
Elderkin.
It's his ninth point of the night. And can't really do anything about that. He's just got too much size, and once he gets it right there in that particular spot in the lane, it's pretty much it's game over.
Kelloggsville relies on their quickness, and the last time down, DeWan Scott got it. This time it was number 2, Toonstra, with his first 2 of the night.
Yeah, good
And
strong
it's
take there by
13-12.
Toonstra. Elderkin gets the middle. Toonstra takes it away from him. That could have been a foul, too.
Kelloggsville a chance to go ahead here. They're down 13-12. There's a 3, and that gets blocked. Then it gets tipped out of bounds. It should be Calvin Christian ball off number 11, Nashawn Ely. Ely? E-A-L-E-Y. Eli, maybe? Bama up top, going down, out top, 3-pointer. Can't get it to go. Rebounded. And Ajima hands it off to number 24, cutting the lane, Jace Hogan, for his first 2, and it's 15-12.
Tell you what on that hustle play there by Ajima, it's pretty normal for someone to just pout and go back on defense, but after he missed a shot, he wouldn't go and track down his rebound. He got it and threw it right into Jace Hogan for a layup. So credit to him on the hustle play.
There's a spin move, his switch pivot feet, and spun one way, then the other way. When he went the other way, he picked up his pivot foot, established a different one, which you can't do. It's called a travel. Yeah, Ajima on our shot, he followed it. The ball was down low, and he picked it up off the floor. And then he got number 24, Jace Hogan, cutting the lane. Hogan now for 3, and he buries it. Hogan with a quick 5 points. And it's 18-12 with 5 minutes to go in this first half.
Sometimes all you need as a shooter is just to see one go in, and he saw that layup go in, and hey, sometimes that's the difference.
I think we got a timeout taken by Kelloggsville. Yeah, I noticed Ely, when he came out, he was subbed out. I noticed his headband. He's got black hair and he's got a black headband, but the headband is supposed to be all one piece. His is knotted in the back of his head. It's like a tie, and those are not legal. But you don't see it in his hair because he's got the weaved hair, or what do you call it? Is that weaved or
braids?
Braids.
Yep.
And so with the braids hanging down and the tie of the headband hanging down, black headband, black hair, you don't notice it. Unless you have a keen eye of a referee like me.
Wow.
Then I notice it. Now, would I say anything in the game?
Probably not.
Probably not on that
one.
one.
It's not that notice. I mean,
it
doesn't really matter. Some of the MHSA rules are just
you pick your battles
pointless.
on that, and with all of his hair that hangs down too, what difference is if a tie on a headband does? But according to rule, it's supposed to be a one-piece headband. It's 18-12.
Just for some cool looks. Hey,
yeah,
nothing wrong with it.
Well, as officials, we always get tired of being the jewelry police, the fashion police.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
There's a kick
It'd be
ball.
annoying to just always have to, follow those pointless rules.
Sometimes we are able to give our opinion at the end of the year in a survey, and I know I always put in something about stop making us the fashion police and the jewelry police. Also, kids are supposed to have their shirts tucked in because that's just etiquette. Well, a lot of kids don't have them, and they roll the waistband. You're supposed to wear the uniform the way the uniform was made to be worn. Once again, we are the tuck in your shirt police. Oh, that was a carry and didn't get called. He clearly stopped his dribble, palmed it, and then started dribbling again. But that's that spin move that we talked about earlier. Down underneath, and it's going to be picked up by not Elderkin. Oh, behind the back. Nice dribble there by Matt It was Elderkin.
Yep, he threw it away though. Oh, nice contest by Ajima, but
Rebound up and back in by Brendan Toonstra. He's got 4. He took it right out of Ajima's hands.
yeah, Toonstra just stayed on the glass and paid off.
Yeah, and kept it high on the rebound, kept it high and went right back up with it. Didn't bring it down. Ajima looking for the shot, can't get it. He brings it back out, being closely guarded by LeBee, Christine. There's a nice pass underneath to number 32, Hendrickson. He's got 5, and it's 2014 with 3 minutes, 20 seconds to go in this Russo's Pizza first half. Getting ready to check back in is Sam Benton. He had subbed in once earlier. There's a 3 ball, can't get it to go, but AWOL got it, but then he passed it to number 1, Quebec Griffin back in and walked with the ball.
Yep, that was a clear walk. Shuffle his feet.
Sam Benton back in, checking out is Cameron Hendrickson with 5 points. Benton has been yet to score. He is wears number 50. He's a junior. They worked the press break and got it across. Now trying to get down low to Benton. Oh, Chase wanted to take the 3, didn't. Pulled it back out. Now he's in for a 12-footer. Back out, and it's going to be stolen by.
Well, that could have been a trip. And wow, nice move.
Hogan's going to get the foul.
Great
and we're going to have an and 1 for number 0. Used his body to block out Hogan. Hogan tried to go over the top and block it, and LeBee Crispin is going to have an old-fashioned opportunity. He's got the 2. Will he get the 3rd?
Yeah, extravagant finish right there.
Yeah,
Dipsy
used his body.
Used his body perfectly and
brought the ball up from his hip and banked it off the glass. And he followed through with the free throw. Give him 3 on that. It's 2017. Calvin Christian cannot pull away from the Rockets. There's a 3 ball, can't go. This time rebounded by number 11, Nashawn Ely, who's back in for Coach Troy Rickett, or Ricketson.
Looks like we got a foul on the ground on the drive. Toonstra's drive, it's going to be on.
That's Sam Benton's second foul. It's only the, it's the 5th team foul now. And it was on the floor, so we're not shooting. Oh, this time LeBee wanted the referees to bail him out, and he was falling down. He just threw it up and hit the bottom of the
If he would have made that shot, it would have just been.
Well, he was looking for
incredible.
He was looking for a contact foul, but he was. It was like the opposite of a.
Yeah, he was definitely contact searching.
Yeah, it was the opposite of a flop. It was an offensive flop as Ajima buries 3 and gives the Squires their largest lead of the night at 6, 23-17. We've got
looks like a 3-second
call, yeah, on Juwak Iwal. Now you're kind of a tall guy. Did you ever have to guard guys shorter than you?
No, not much. I mean, I was.
You always had the tree.
Well, because I always had to play center because we didn't have a lot of size in my class and whatnot. And Granville, at the time, just didn't really have any length at all. So I was always playing center. So I was always matched up against guys, a lot taller than me.
Okay.
But I had the quickness because I was a guard when I was younger. So I had the, the ability to make plays off the dribble and stuff like that. That countered the size.
Ajima with a true jump shot gets up and puts down 2 more. It's 8-point lead, and Ajima now with 5 points. He got in, stopped, went up, and at the top of his jump, true jump shot, let it go at the top.
Exactly.
Ball gets knocked out of bounds by Jace Hogan. My point with being tall and having to guard somebody shorter, a lot of times it's hard to guard a shorter person.
Well, if you're talking about like speed and quickness, I guess, yeah.
Because
but if you're blessed with both, then it really isn't a problem.
but sometimes those little guys can just irritate you.
Yeah, a lot of times you see, especially in higher levels of basketball, you see the guards. They call for screens to get the switch onto the big, and then they take them to the basket or do a step back jump shot. And you see that especially in the NBA.
Elderkin tried to take that all the way, and it got looked like it got poked, but they said it was off him last. So Kelloggsville with 33 seconds to go, down by 8. And this time, 32, Cameron Hendrickson steals it, takes it to the basket for his 7th of the night, and a 10-point Calvin Christian lead. And again, trying to get it down low to number 42, Juwak Awal, and couldn't get the pass. Tall, skinny kid, bad knees. His legs look like toothpicks, don't they?
Yeah, it just hasn't filled into his body yet. He eventually will, but right now he's just young and
he's only played basketball, the coach said, for a couple years.
Okay.
Down low on just 1 second to go, but before that, it was a pass from Ejima to Cam Hendrickson for 2, and it goes into halftime at 29-17.
It's time to experience the flavor of Russo's Pizzeria. Pickup, delivery, and catering available. Proudly serving you since 1953. With generations of recipes to satisfy any craving, we're ready to make your next meal. Call us up or stop in the corner of 44th and Burlingame to get your piece of the action today.
Welcome back to Calvin Christian High School for this boys high school basketball varsity extravaganza. I'm Andrew Kovac, with my partner to the right of me is Alex Goodyear. We're on a Tuesday night. It was 30 degrees outside when we started. Our halftime score is 29-17. After one, Calvin Christian led by 4, 11-7. They had a little spurt there at the end and made it a 12-point halftime lead. Again, you're watching on WCET Comcast Channel 25. It's AT&T UVerse on Channel 99 and on Charter 189. I got my numbers down now. Our halftime score for Kelloggsville scorers. LeBee Crispin had a 3-point old-fashioned 2 and scored the free throw. He's got 3 points. Brendan Toonstra has 2 buckets for 4 points. Nashawn Ely has a 3 and a 2 for 5 points. DeJuan Scott has a 3-bagger, and that's a 3-point for him. And Quebec Griffin, the freshman, number 1, has 2 points. Juwak Awal has 1 foul, and Andrew Hunter has 1 foul. Kelloggsville only had 2 fouls in that first half.
Wow.
For Coach Matt Veltema and the white uniformed Squires, they've got the green trim and the gold. Their colors are gold and green, kind of a forest green. Jack Ejima has 5 points. He's got a 2 and a 3. Paul Bauma went 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Bauma also has 1 foul. James Daniels has 1 foul. Matt Elderkin has a 3-pointer, and he totals 9 for the night with 2, 4, 6, and then the 3. Jace Hogan with a 3 and a 2 for 5 points, and Jace has 1 foul. Cameron Hendrickson, the senior, wears number 32. He's got 2, 4, 6, and 3 is 9. And Sam Button has yet to score, has 2 fouls. So Calvin Christian only with 5 fouls in the first half. We did not shoot a 1-and-1. getting ready to start here. The 8 minutes are up on the clock. The possession arrow favors the mostly dark blue, trimmed in orange. Blue and orange are the colors of the Rockets from Kelloggsville, coached by Troy Ricketson. I think this is his 3rd year of coaching. Our officiating crew tonight, Craig Johnston, 35-year veteran, just new in this area. He's out of Oakland County for about 2 or 3 years. He's got 35 years of officiating, living in Grand Rapids now. Christopher Chiffron, out of Norton Shores. That's Muskegon Norton Shores. He's the baby, the tallest one on the officiating crew. He's a 5-year official. And my buddy Timmy Dickens out of Kentwood, 18-year official. If you'd like to be an official, get a hold of the MHSAA at MHSAA.com. But we could use some help here at WCET. Look us up on the web at WCET-TV.org.
Oh, nice move again.
Using his body for a shield, and that's Bean Crispin.
Yeah, Crispin just knows how to use his body. He's so brilliant with that.
You can always call us at the station too, 616-669-3332. Talk to Brian Waring, and let's see if we can get this layup up. And doesn't go, rebound, stops, pops, and again, Labine. Labine now with 6, down to 8 points.
Yep, quick 4 in a matter of 30 seconds here in the 3rd quarter.
The 12-point halftime lead's down to 8. Calvin Christian yet to score here in this second half. Looking down low to Bauma. Tipped out of bounds by, is that 42? Is that whose big hand got in there?
Yeah, I believe it
Juak,
was.
a wall.
Yeah.
Juak's name is spelled J-U-A-C, Juak. Yeah, a wall is A-Y-U-A-L.
Defense in the middle, I didn't think that was necessarily a foul, but
Is that what they got?
yeah, they got to reach in.
42. Juak picks up his second foul of the night. 1 team foul. Tipped out or tossed back into Jace Hogan from the baseline all the way out top. Looking for some help. Elderkin to Jace again. Down underneath. Back. Up. Can't get it to go. And it's a travel by Hendrickson. Hendrickson had the reverse layup underneath backwards. Missed it, got his own rebound, but then he shuffled his feet. Kelloggsville looking to cut this lead a little bit more. They're at 8 right now.
Kelloggsville trying to get downhill with the ball screen at the top. And I think that's really their main offense is dribble drives.
But then when you drive and you drive into the woods, into the forest.
Yeah, Kelvin's got the size to counter that, but
I mean,
they're going to have to make their shots. And that's not exactly what you want.
Elderkin quickly down. Over to Hendrickson. Ajima looking to stop him. Oh, he pulled it back out. Actually, he tossed it down in the corner to Hogan. Hogan or Elderkin down underneath to Hendrickson, and Hendrickson for
nice
2.
pass there from Ajima. Ajima put it right where he needed to be. And
Nice pass.
Yep. Gave Hendrickson probably his easiest 2 of the night.
Yeah.
I always loved when my guards would give me stuff like that, stuff the stat sheet. I hardly even had to do anything. I just lay it up and in.
Labie Crispin picks up a foul as Sam Benton comes back in, and Bauma takes a seat for Coach Matt Veltema. We're going to keep it here after the end of the 3rd quarter, and we'll go over some conference standings here.
Skip pass for Elderkin, corner to Hogan. He missed it. Hogan has.
Hendrickson had it stolen away.
Hogan's been struggling from three-point line tonight.
Yeah.
He's got one make. I know that for sure, but
Hendrickson with
probably
another
about
rebound.
1 for 6 tonight.
There's a long up. Can't get it to go, but Juwak Awal is going to go to the line as number, who'd they say? 24?
I believe it was on Hogan.
Hogan's got his second foul of the night, and Juwak will have an opportunity to get his first buckets of the night. He's going to shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, Hogan's having an increased run tonight just because Carson DeHaan is out with that illness.
Whoa. What a floater in there. He brought the rain down with that shot.
Yeah, they almost touched the moon right there.
Yeah, Carson DeHaan is out with, I think they said COVID maybe. Something. He's just not here tonight.
Yep, so Hogan gets some increased minutes. And honestly, in the long run, it might help Kelvin out because they're going to need guys off the bench like Hogan to step up.
Yep. Juwak made 1 of 2. It's 31-22, 9-point Squire lead. We got timeout taken by Coach Matt Veltema. Well, Kelloggsville comes in here 1-11. They've scored 485 points. They've given up 728 points. They have an average score of losing 61-40. So the average is a 20-point difference, 21-point difference. On the other hand, Calvin Christian comes in at 10-1. They've scored 748 points, given up 559 for an average win of 68-51. Kelloggsville's highest output was last game. They were 0-11 until they beat Belding the other night, 60-42. That was their biggest output of the year. Their lowest output for the year scored only 21 points against Tri-Unity when they got beat 59-21. They've given up a high of 74 points to the Aviation Academy. And their low that they gave up was 42 points. So right now the Squires only have 31. On the other hand, the Squires' highest scoring game was against Comstock Park when they won by 40, 79-39. So 79 was their biggest output. Their lowest output of the year has been 56 points. They gave up 67 points to Unity Christian when they got beat for their only loss of the year, 67-59. And they held Belding to the season low for Calvin Christian of 32 points. Right now, Kelloggsville's at 22 points. We're getting about halfway through the third quarter. It's 31-22. I'm Andrew Kovac with my partner, Alex Goodyear, as Elderkin came flying through for a layup.
Nice little play right there by Kelvin, but I don't know if that was exactly how they drew it up. I don't know if Elderkin necessarily has the extreme athleticism to be able to put that one down off an alley-oop. That's pretty difficult to do. But
down at this end, then LeBee used his body to throw it up, and it stuck in the crook of the rim. That's a jump ball or a hell ball.
You know what I'm saying. Obviously, Elderkin can dunk, but catching an alley-oop for a dunk
right.
is a lot harder than just dribbling it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Nobody around.
It's all timing. As number DeJuan Scott comes back in and LeBee steps out.
They should have done more of a layup alley-oop pass. I think that probably would have been more effective.
He was trying to get the dunk.
Yeah, you wanted to get all the crowd going.
Oh
they're right on that side of the basket.
I think we got a foul on Ajma maybe. No, it's number 10. Yeah, Ajma. Okay. Yep. As Daniels comes in, and checking back out is Sam Betton. Ajma grabbed the arm of number 42, Juwak Awal.
Betton's getting some increased run tonight too. So
yeah, when you toss the ball up and it gets stuck in the crook of the basket and the rim,
by rule, a jump ball.
It's held ball technically now. They don't like me to say jump ball.
Well, I'm still going to call it the old-fashioned way. I'm going to call it a jump ball.
Too. And so then we go with the possession arrow.
Yep.
And that possession arrow went to
Kelloggsville.
right. Foul is James Daniels, who just checked back in. He's got 2, third team foul as Kelloggsville, once again, down by 9, will put the ball in play. Into number 12, that is DeJuan Scott Jr. DeJuan Scott Jr. Up and in, number 2, and the coach wanted the and 1 on a bump.
Yeah, strong take there.
You missed the 1 over and back call on Calvin Christian. What happened was they passed it in. Let's watch for this layup here, see what happens. Up and in with a left hand by number 11, Ely. And it's a 5-point lead. Well, make it 8 as Elderkin with 3.
Yeah, can't leave him.
Well, they were trying to break the press, and I think the ball went into Hendrickson, but he jumped from the backcourt. Who got that?
Wow.
Who?
Kind of an out of control move, but he got it to go.
Juwak with his first 2 of the night.
Yeah, well, impressive.
But we got a foul on the floor. Let's see who it's on.
That shot was more of a prayer, if anything. Yeah.
It's on number 2, Brendan Toonstra, his first. So anyway, when you're in the backcourt and you jump in the air and you catch it and then come down
Nice play
as
here.
a 3 ball goes up and can't get it to go, and rebounded by Kelloggsville. You got to establish the front court.
That was a nice play on the other side of the ball by Kelvin. Stagger screen for Ajima. Left him wide open, just didn't make the shot.
Elderkin tried to get Ajima streaking down the left-hand side, threw it behind him and out of bounds. So on that fast break again, you on the back court, you jump, you catch it, and you come into the front court. You have not established front court yet, therefore it's over and back. And that was a great call made by my buddy, Tim Dickens. Kelloggsville on the inbounds, they trail by 6, 34-28. They've been winning this quarter and knocked out of bounds by James Daniels. I think he's the cousin to Jack Daniels.
Could be.
Or Jack Daniels might be his uncle, I'm not sure.
Jack Daniels could be his uncle. Everybody loves Jack, though. That's what I've heard.
Everybody likes Jack, oh yeah. Okay, we got a timeout taken by Kelloggsville. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. You get 5 timeouts for the whole game. You get 3 that are 1 minute long. At 45 seconds, the horn would sound, tells you got 15 seconds to get out and play ball. And if you take too long, the official will put the ball on the floor, and then they run out there and pick it up and throw it in real quick because you get 5 seconds to put it in play. You get 2 30-second timeouts, which is what we have here. In this case, the players cannot even sit on the bench. They have to stand up, stay on the court. A 1 minute timeout, they can sit on the bench. But again, the horn sounds at 15 seconds. So you heard the horn there. That means they got 15 seconds to get out and play and get ready for the inbounds play here by number 2, Brendan Toonstra. He tucks his shirt in, gets ready to go. Passes it in to 10, Leandrew Hunter.
Just moved to the basket by Toonstra. He's rewarded with the foul call.
The shot got blocked, but I think they're going to call a foul on Elderkin maybe? Or Hendricks? Yeah, on Hendrickson. That's only his first foul of the night.
Yeah, Toonstra just put his head down, and he didn't settle for a jumper.
Nope.
He looked at the matchup and said, hey, I think I can beat you to the basket, and that's what he did.
He's going to go to the line for 2.
He got the foul call.
Bounces a couple times, spins it, and doesn't bend the knees, and comes up short on the first of 2.
Hogan and Elder can return for the Squires.
He needs to get these for Coach Troy Ricketson and Rockets. These are free buckets. Got to take them when you can. Down by 6. This will cut it to 5. And that time he did. Bent the knees a little bit there. Got the nice stroke. And it's 34-29. Ajma has it poked away. And it will remain white ball versus blue. Ajma passing it in. Into Elkison down in the corner from
pass.
Hogan, and he gets the 3. Nice pass.
Yeah, nice skip pass by Elderkin. He set it right up for Hogan.
37-29. That's back to a 9-point lead. Now they're trying to trap it. We got a kick ball. It went off his leg as Hendrickson jumped up and did the splits in the air and trying to kick the ball, and he went off his leg. Kelloggsville gets the inbounds pass. Duwalk way out top, gives it to 12.
There's stagger screens here. They just
Scott.
can't get anything. Calvin's just harassing them on defense.
Man-to-man defense by Calvin. Ooh, that's a travel but didn't get called. That's a travel that got called. 2 travels. The coach doesn't like the travel, but he got away with the first travel. The second one was a travel too. Coaches never know what traveling is though. Elderkin with a step move and
yeah, beautiful move there. Hop step into the lane by Elderkin.
What do they call that? That Euro step?
Oh, that one was a hop step.
Oh, that was the hop step? Okay. I got blocked out a little bit by the official. We're here at courtside versus up in the crow's nest, but part of the time we get blocked out. That's why it's always good to have 2 of us.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
It's kind of hard for him to block out both of us.
Yeah, exactly. One of us misses something, the other one can pick it up.
Coach Ricketson's looking for 1 shot. We're down to 7 seconds. There's a 3 ball up, off, can't get it to go. Oh wait, we stepped out of bounds on the rebound. Hendrickson stepped out of bounds trying to pass it to, with 1 point something seconds to go, and he was going to Elderkin but couldn't get it. 14 Wowo back in, as is Bauma. Daniels and Hogan will take a break, and Juak can't get the inbounds tip. He thought he got fouled, but he didn't get the call, and we go at the end of 3. It's 39-29.
It's time to experience the flavor of Russo's Pizzeria. Pickup, delivery, and catering available. Proudly serving you since 1953. With generations of recipes to satisfy any craving, we're ready to make your next meal. Call us up or stop in the corner of 44th and Burlingame to get your piece of the action today.
The conference standings here for the OK Conference Silver Division, which is what these 2 teams play in. Calvin Christian is 10-1. They're 4-0 in the conference. Godwin is 7-2. They're 5-1 in the conference. Their only loss was to Calvin Christian, who beat him the last couple weeks ago. We did that game. It was 71-61. North Point Christian comes in at 8-4. They're 3-1 in the conference, so they actually have an overall better record than Godwin at 8-4. Godwin at 7-2, but Godwin is 5-1 in the conference, so they give the nod to Godwin because of the OK Conference standings. Overall, Hopkins is 7-4. They're 1-3 in the conference. Kelloggsville, by virtue of their win the other night at Belding, 60-42, are 1-3 in the conference. They're 1-11 overall. Sparta is 5-6, but they've yet to get a conference win, and Belding is 2-9. They too have yet to get a conference win. I'm Andrew Kovac with Alex Goodyear. We're here getting ready for the second half.
Nice deflection there by Elderkin. He takes it away, and look, he's probably going to pound this one down. Yep. There's his time.
He doesn't want to give that one up.
Oh, no. Once you get one of those steals and you've got the athleticism and the size combination, you're gonna look to throw that one down every single time.
Not quite a thunder bomb, but it was a nice pound. There's a
Oh,
block off the
definitely.
backboard.
Yeah, nice play from behind by Hogan. Elderkin again.
Can't get it to
Oh, he
go, but
almost
would-
had it.
But he'll get fouled and go to the line. It was a good foul.
Yeah, good foul, but
Coach is yelling good foul, and it actually was, or Elderkin would have had another 2. He'd be standing at the line for an old-fashioned 3. Now he's got to make 2 free throws.
Elderkin's probably kicking himself, though, because he probably wanted that one really bad. And honestly, through the concentration, he probably could have had it.
But he tried to dip under and hang on and
Yeah.
control the body and didn't quite get it. So he'll go to the line for 2 as number 2, Toonstra, picks up his second foul. Both teams with 4 team fouls. Elderkin makes the first of the 2. He heard there was a Russo's Pizza player on the line, and he's now a 17. He's making his case. And he made both free throws. That's always good. If you want the Russo's Pizza player of the game, you better make free throws.
Yeah, exactly.
Because, you know, you and I have to choose that, and it's always good to see
I
somebody.
think he's looking like the leader tonight.
Ooh,
Well,
that could have been called a travel.
That one could have been
As it
called a
was, he
carry as
stepped
well.
out of bounds. Would you think it was a travel?
Well, yeah, I think that was a travel, but also Elderkin, he mishandled the pass. Could have been a carry when he put it down. He lifted his
yeah.
hand up, you know.
Either way, it is a turnover, and it's blue ball. The orange and blue Rockets from Kelloggsville. They're off Division Avenue at Jean Street.
Elderkin's just playing great defense.
Come-
He's gambling for everything, trying to get those steals and
Kind of kamikaze.
trying to get out ahead.
Rebound by Bauma to Ajma. Ajma looking to go. He's out to Elderkin. Stops, pops. Can't get it to go. Bauma up, Bauma in.
Yep, good job on the glass there by Bauma. He just
That's
stayed
Bauma's-
patient, and
That's Bauma's first 2 from the field.
good for him. He got on the score sheet.
Who's that right there? Juwak gets his 5th point of the night. He had that 1 free throw. I think we got, they're going to call a foul, I think, on Toonstra. Nope, they're going to give that to number 1, Quebec Griffin. That's his first. 5 team fouls, 4 for the Squires, and the Squires will put the ball in play. They're up by 14, 45-31. They've slowly got it to go. Here's a 3 ball.
Nice pass on the baseline there by Hendrickson. Elderkin just couldn't get it to go.
Nice step in by the freshman to get that steal.
That one could have been a carry too. Just missed it.
Up and in. Number 11, Nashawn Ely. And Kelloggsville quickly, right after the basket, takes a full timeout before Calvin Christian could put the ball back into play. Well, if you'd like to be a part of a broadcast, get a hold of Brian Waring, who will be taking over the station directorship here on an interim basis, as there is a posting out for the WCET station manager's job. Brian is going solo in the office as Ben Fridsma, who was our sports director for about 8 years, took a job over at Moody Radio. And J.B. West, who's a longtime WCET employee, is employed now and working more hours. He has been employed for a while, but working more hours at the, what's the Italian place there in Jenison by Meyer? Fazoli's.
Fazoli's, okay.
Fazoli's.
Yep.
Brian works over at Fazoli's. And so Brian Waring, or BJ, JB West. JB West is working at Fazoli's. Brian Waring is the Lone Ranger in the office. So we could use some more support help. Call Brian at 669-3332. Look us up on the web. You can click on the volunteer button. Our WCET web address is wcet-tv.org. James Daniels was going in, he lost it. There's another, oh, that one got blocked.
Yeah, nice shot contest.
Jawalk got the block on the three.
He's got those long arms to cover ground.
But Jace gets it back out on top, and Hogan puts in his 11th point of the night. He's now got 3 threes on the night. He's got a nice follow through on that three. And stolen, or on the turnover. Underneath, out top, Elderkin for 3. He can't get it to go down. However, Daniels picks it up out, and three ball from Ajima doesn't go down, and it gets tipped out of bounds, and it's now a 15-point quiet lead. Quietly, they've extended the lead to 15 points. Kelloggsville's given them all they want, and the score really doesn't show what this game's been about.
Yeah, the great teams always just seem to wear you down and
Another
slowly just, put the knife in.
Another rebound off the top of the trees. Ajma, nice rebound. And Daniels can't get it to go.
Oh, he just missed it. He just blew it.
A nice pass by Ajma, cutting
Nice
to
Euro
Daniels.
step into the lane by Toonsma.
Yeah, Toonstra's now quietly picked up 9 points for the game. There, Daniels comes back and gets it.
Now it's starting to become a run out. Both teams are, picking up the pace here and trying to get everything in the fast
I think
break.
we got a timeout here being taken. 30-second timeout by Calvin Christian. That's Daniels' first 2 of the night.
Wow.
He's played quite a few minutes. And
Seems like he's played a lot of minutes. And
well, the last time he was cutting down the middle of the lane, and Ajma found him, tossed him, and he just went up and missed the layup.
yeah.
Up by 15 now at 50-35, slowly getting to that average of 68-51. And Calvin Christian averages 68 on the plus side, 51 on the minus side. They've given up 35. However, Kelloggsville averages 40. They've got 35. They could easily hit their scoring average. We got halfway to go in the fourth quarter. They need 5 to get to the scoring average, and they got to hold Calvin to 11 or less. They give up 61 a game. They're giving up 50 right now. But some people on paper, when they come in at a 1-11 and Calvin's 10-1, some people come in thinking this is going to be a complete blowout. Toonstra, once again, he knows how to make his layups.
He does. He's just great at getting himself inside the lane, and he's the only player on this Kellogg's team really that has, some size, some strength to them.
Well, he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 all layups or cutting down and body control, juking and jiving and going up, and
yeah, he's nice and shifty.
Yes. And then he finishes, though.
Exactly, but he's got that strength to get inside and kind of, he invites the contact. It's not like he's avoiding it.
This time around, he went down again and couldn't let it go, and there's a foul underneath, I think probably on Jawalk. And coach wants to know why you call it a my guy, but not that guy. He's working for a technical foul, I think, here, because he's saying some stuff that I wouldn't want to hear as an official. Not vulgar or anything, just, a little chewing out. Number 14, Wowo at the line. He made the first of 2 from the free throw line. See if he can get a second one now for 15-point advantage. And he gets them both.
And it looks like he stepped over the line before the shot.
Oh, they called it none? Okay.
Yep, lane violation.
Okay. Well, that's too bad. He made them both.
Usually when you got a lane violation, it's
Well-
because you think you missed the shot and you're going to foul it.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that was what actually happened or if he was just, eager to follow the shot. I don't know, but.
The two little guys on the field
wow.
is LeBee, and he wins that one.
Wow.
He's great on using his body.
He is.
He was fighting down on the floor, the ball laying around on the floor with Agema.
And that's what you have to do when you're his size. You have to make up with it. Good hustle on the glass by Wowo.
yeah.
He just couldn't get anything to go.
Ball's going to be
And
tipped
this one's
out of
gonna go
bounds.
back to Kelvin.
On the free throws, as Bauma, Hogan, and Elderkin check in, Benton, Wowo, and Daniels will check out. On a free throw, the free throw shooter and anybody outside the arc who has to be at the free throw line or higher, they can't be down low, they have to wait for the ball to hit the rim before they can go in and attack. The other guys lined up on the line,
Pass
Elderkin.
inside by Elderkin. And
Nope, that's Hendrickson, right?
I was talking about Elderkin, the pass.
Oh, right,
Inside to Hendrickson. But looks like we have a block. I don't know necessarily if I agree with that call just because it seems like he was just, looking for a foul call. It didn't seem like he was actually going to finish the play.
Not here, he wasn't. But he got hit in the body, and he'll shoot two.
By rule, yes, it's a foul, but
Hendrickson's got 11.
in my opinion, those kind of plays, I wouldn't be rewarding the offense for it,
That's where I say they're looking for a bail bondsman. They want the referee to bail them out.
Yep, exactly.
Hendrickson missed the first of two. He missed the second one and rebounded by Toonstra. That ball is going to be knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Zero. So the guys on the free throw line in the lanes, they can attack the basket for the rebound as soon as the ball is out of the shooter's hand.
Yep.
But the shooter and anybody on the top of the circle, which they have to be outside the circle, they have to wait for the ball to
hit the rim.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
That was a nice pound down for Elderkin. He's got two dunks in a row as his 18th point. I think we got a foul.
Wow. Elderkin just absolutely obliterated the rim right there.
He drove in between two guys and took it up. My man Timmy Dickens is putting the ball back in play. Kelloggsville with the possession. As Agema picked up his second foul, that's 5-team. Kelloggsville's got 7-team now. So Granville Calvin Christian will be shooting bonus free throws if it's not on a shot. We're down to 2 minutes. It's 53-39. There's a three ball by Hogan.
Hogan's starting to heat up now too.
Hogan's got 4 3-pointers. He's trying to give Elderkin a run for his money for the Russo's Pizza Player of the Game.
I think Elderkin's got it in the bag though. He's my pick.
missed his first one he takes it down. Elderkin chases it down. Over to Agema for three. Agema buries it. Now they're trying to add up the score. 59-39. They need they need 9 points. Kelloggsville is going to keep them under the average. Stolen by Agema. Agema's going to take it in, use his body, lay up and in. Agema quietly now with 10 points.
Yeah, quickly adds up when you play at this pace.
And that's what Kelloggsville averages, giving up 61 points, and that's where Kelloggsville is right now. Agema's going to pull it out. Are they going to work the clock and let it run out? 50 seconds to go. Guess they can't do it because Toonstra won't let it happen. Agema with that stop and pop, beautiful. And he's got 12 points. They're at 63. I don't think they're going to get their 68-point average.
Yeah, probably not, but nonetheless, the winning margin was still good, so. But yeah, Kelvin, especially early on, was just stagnant on offense, and they started to heat up late. But
With 20 seconds to go, Agemo take it time, getting across the timeline. Kelloggsville's not stopping, though. They're playing defense.
well, it's only one guy. But
I know. Now, Bama will hold it with 3, 2, 1. Our Russo's Pizza player of the game, number 22, Matt Elderkin, who finished with 18 from the floor. The last two were, well, the first one was a nice dunk. The second one was a power dunk.
exactly.
Okay, he took it in on a drive between two guys and went up, elevated, and knocked it down. He also went 2 for 2 from the line for a total of 20 points, and he is your Russo's Pizza player of the game. So call Mike Russo at 616-530-3200. Tell him number 22, Matt Elderkin, is the Russo's Pizza player of the game. Well, Alex, I'm glad you could come out with me, do this broadcast with me. Check out the website at wcet-tv.org. Watch our schedule. Find out when an upcoming broadcast is going to be coming to your living room on your television. Channel 25 Comcast cable, Channel 189 Charter cable over in the Jenison-Hudsonville area. AT&T Uverse is on Channel 99. Thanks to Brian Waring, our sports director, interim station manager, producer, director, and cameraman. I'm Andrew Kovac with Alex Goodyear, the Russo's Pizza player of the game, Matt Elderkin. Our final score, Calvin Christian, what was the final score? They took it off the board already.
A lot to a little. Let's just call it that.
A lot to a little. 53-39, 63-39. Thanks, Coach. So the final score, Calvin Christian, 63. Kelloggsville putting up a great fight, 39. Good night, everybody. God bless.